Today we are proud to host a launch of the LOAD, a black and white documentation of analog photographs by Ms.Conceicao B Praun.
This book is a way to express what I saw. I went for a research in different places, in plants, talking to people, interviewed people, photographing them, and also, how can I say, be with people on the ground, we could say. To me, everyone is on the ground. But in the socially worlds, it would be better if we were saying this. I'm talking about rag pickers, collectors, people in the rural areas, in slums as well. They are dealing much more with their generation. And then I wanted to communicate to them. I couldn't, because there is a lack of language in between us. I couldn't understand their language, they couldn't understand me. I went to the professors and the environmentalists and the scientists, health inspectors. Start to asking them, what could be a good solution for this reality we are facing today? This is Professor Galtan. He is the man that I went to see, and his answer, it was related to what I was looking for at the time. It fits my point in this world.
I am really very happy to see the young person just dedicated for the cause of environment. In this book, what is in your hand, when we interacted in the first course, she has what to say. I said, everything could be put online if we say Prathivyam Putro Aham. I am the son of the soil. As you treat with the mother, so you treat with the earth. Everything would be fine. The other word I described, repeatedly people say waste. There is no waste. Nature never created any molecule in form of waste. Waste is nothing but worthy augmented system of transfer of energy. So if anything what is transformed, as we say, energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, and so is the so-called waste generation. That is residual from maybe a process, maybe of one end or the other, from one process or the other. In a larger size, obviously industries, in a bigger size, other plants, and in the individual side, I would say individual carbon footprint, what do we call now. How and where we could contribute is the basic issue. And I would say, live lavishly, but be near the nature. Now you have to find out the middle way, lavish and nature. Perhaps people forgotten that nature is lavish itself. And we feel when we are as away as from the nature, we are lavish.
Each of us imply wash our hands of responsibilities on refuse management and leave each the corporate and authorities. But we do not realize that we ourselves are responsible for the large amount of refuse which are generated. I propose in here just that it's not their fault. Of course there are responsibilities from those people. But instead of always blaming them, why we don't take care of the space we occupy in Earth? First, before blame others. It's our responsibility as well. Politicians, before be politicians, they are human beings. People from industries, they are human beings, first of all. They have their families as well. They are the ones who consume also. I spoke to some people, it happens to me, very interesting. They are in water, and they are responsible for put the water on the bottles of plastic. They are aware that it's harmful, but at the same time they drink the same water. right? They keep themselves as well. Because they do not see another way. It is hard for them to. It's not easy. Just sit down in a chair and say, oh, it's his fault. Their fault is not mine. Everyone are responsible. Whatever we can do to make it a sort of convivial environment, we should do. Think about what we got in hand. It's the load. That's responsibility on my shoulder and on the shoulder who's get this book. And then we should do something, because if we all exploit and we don't do anything to make some resource from it, it is a kind of, in that moment we are making waste. Waste of time and waste of everything that is being generated has a refuse. This is a refuse. But in the hand of someone that will just say, it's a one more book, it's going to be a waste. And I see lots of responsibility. I made 300 books. And we need to think about how many trees is being sacrificed for this book being here today.
Thank you so much, Conceicao, for being here.